And we are live.
Hi, how high are you?
I'm not at all. Hello, welcome to episode 3 of Catalogued, your second favourite series where me and Connor read a weird book.
And probably your first favourite catalogue inspired podcast.
I'd imagine.
Probably.
Not heard of many others. They might exist, but we've not looked into it.
I'm sure there's probably one on Woolworths that we're competing heavily with.
Oh, mate. I'm glad you said Woolworths. We've got we need to do Woolworths next, definitely.
Yeah.
There's so much fun that can be had with that. Because obviously the shop's closed down now, I think. So, I don't know what.
So what's going to happen? Yeah, what's going to happen in the future when when Argos go under? Are we going to have to then go back to Argos, the catalogues, and redo it as a seminal sort of piece on the beauty of what once was a successful catalogue business?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, we're on 1973 at the minute. And we haven't got that far through it. I'll be honest, so far, have we? So
no,
we've got a little while to go. But yeah, we've got whatever that would be. We figured this out before, didn't we? So it's 30. Hang on, 40.
It's some amount of years. So I think we decided
47, something like that. 47 years through till now, something like that.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
I can't do maths at all, so maybe that. Yeah, 47. 47. Yeah. let's not.
Yeah, 47. A nice round even 47.
Let's not put any more time into the math section.
But we got that amount of time, so in the amount of time it's going to take us to read those catalogues, they're bound to have gone under by then.
I reckon. I mean, we've talked a lot about how kind of redundant the system is really in Argos, especially in the internet age. Mm-hmm. You know, what's going on audio wise with you? Is that a dog?
That's a dog. Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're okay.
I mean, I could just.
No, it's fine.
Tell it
I just wanted to know.
Be quiet. Yeah, okay.
No,
yeah.
No,
see, I can't really hear. I can only hear you because I'm wearing headphones. So
yeah, me too.
You can hear everything around me.
Yeah.
But I can't. I can hear everything around you. You can hear everything around me. So it's we've got that.
That's funny. Yeah. We've got each other's backs. If any.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like when the smoke.
Watch out behind you. Yeah, you didn't hear anything. Yeah.
No.
All the viewers heard. But
imagine if you'd have saved my life in that moment. If there was an actual fire. I can't hear it
smoke.
at all.
Yeah. You can't see the room as well because you're always just staring at a screen. So anything could be happening.
Anything, mate. Absolutely anything. Yeah. Are we actually recording? Yeah, we are. Cool. Good to
check.
We are
actually recording. It's good. Yeah.
Good to check that.
It's a professional podcast host that makes sure they're recording partway through. I think we're a few minutes in as well. It's always good to just check at that point that we are.
And this has been gold so far, and we couldn't have recreated that. So
no,
definitely good
not.
To check, definitely. So we the little preamble. How are you, Connor?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. How are you, Joe?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. Let's move on to the next section.
That is funny.
Cool. I think we should just power straight through. Let's get to the actual real business. Oh, mate, we've got this up because host disabled participant screen sharing is the message I'm getting. So we can't even swiftly move forward to the next section because, it's blocked.
We will move on, but it just will not be swift.
Yes, we're just going to have to keep talking through what we're planning to do.
Do I need... Oh, bollocks.
It's because you rang me. We can start this recording again.
No, we're fine. If anyone's a fan of our stuff, they know that fuck-ups are good, are part of it.
They're good.
They are good. Oh, bollocks. This ain't going well, mate. How do I...
Join us next week on Joe tries to use a video streaming provider that shall not be named that ends with Zoom.
Ends with Zoom. I think because I've started recording, it's not even given me the option to screen share, which is where I found the options before to allow you to. So definitely having issues here.
Right.
Management, edit. Ooh. Be quite funny if this is the whole episode.
Just us trying to work out how to get the catalogue on the screen.
Well, hang on. Start share. There we go. Advanced. No. Basic. No. No, I don't actually want to share myself. Oh, bollocks to it.
Once again, the audio companion to this podcast is going to be truly odd to listen to.
I'll tell you what. I think I've just made you the host, so it should be cool now.
Aha! Okay, ready? Here
Yeah.
we go. There we go, viewers.
Bang in.
We're in.
Nice.
Welcome back to the nice friendly camera page that we were on last time.
Nice. Again, like you say, the that little section there for the audio only listeners is going to be pretty mad.
It's going to be it'll be difficult listening, and big up to you if you got through it.
Yeah, thank you for staying with us there.
Yeah.
Again, maybe you might have made the wrong decision by listening to the audio only, but thank you anyway. And again, maybe just jump on the YouTube, and it makes more sense with this one.
Moving swiftly on, welcome back to the catalogue. Of course, we made
on.
it to page 1213 last week.
Hang on, sorry, I don't want to move swiftly on there. Actually, right, if you can listen to the audio from the podcast, but then watch the YouTube and mute it.
Yeah, that's the way. Yeah.
And we get both views / listens. So do that.
That will then be a audio commentary on the video.
Yeah.
So that's it's much better on the ears, better for everyone.
Yeah, wicked. Cool.
And then swiftly on now.
Yeah, go on. let's get into this.
Are we going to do I don't know. I mean, obviously all of our viewers are well aware of the very popular Bibbling podcast we have. Check it out if you don't know. But on that one, we have a segment where we check in on any news related to the topic for that week. Is that a segment that we should maybe bring across to this podcast?
Yeah, I've got like 7 or 8 Argos facts off the top of my dome.
Do you?
Yeah.
Joe, why don't you take us away with one of your many? Just one. One will do, I think.
Just one.
Save the rest for the next week, and we can work from there. Give us your Argos fact. Go
on. It's a legal issue, and legally, there's not allowed, and there isn't any Argoses in Kent.
Wow.
I don't know why. I've not looked into the into it fully. But yeah, I think it's something to do with like land ownership or something. Like you can own land in Kent, obviously, but it's something to do with the way that it's the catalogue system. They just don't allow you to have a shop as complicated and convoluted as Argos.
Fair enough, right? Is it down to the complicated convolutedness that stops it from being allowed in Kent? Or
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Like I said, I didn't look into it too much.
You didn't look into it. No, that's fine. Do you know if what the stance in Kent is of Woolworths by any chance?
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Because
that's fine. Okay, yeah.
Although they may or may not have a catalogue, they
yet to be determined.
Yet to be determined. You said Woolworths catalogue earlier, and I'm not sure if they did have one, but that's fine. Whether they do or don't, you can still just walk into Woolworths, buy, find an item and go and pay for the item.
That is true. It's conventional as far as shops are concerned in that regard. That is true.
Yeah.
Unlike Argos, as if the dedicated viewers will remember back to episode 1 of Catalogued, where we went over the unusual practice of Argos. And if you have any questions, just refer back to that episode. I'm sure we'll have all the answers for you.
We went into detail in episode 1, discussed it vague slightly in episode 2. I think we're just going to talk about it less, I think, moving forward.
I think we'll talk about it the same amount, but we'll just keep referring people back to episode 1.
Yeah, and then episode 2 and then 3, and then just keep it going in that sort of sequential order.
Exactly. It makes people listen back to the stuff that they've already listened to out of pure confusion, which is just more views for us, basically.
Yeah,
so,
it's wicked.
Yeah.
Share it with your gran.
101. Share it with your gran. She probably knows a thing or two about Argos, I'll wager.
That sounded super dirty. The words weren't, but it sounded like you were saying something.
Just wait till you get to the dildo section, honestly.
Do you reckon they had them in the 1973 version?
I don't want any spoilers at all. Personally, I'm expecting one. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm expecting a saucy section.
Yeah,
I'm not basing that on anything other than I have no experience of like going into an Argos and seeing that, but I fully expect there to be one.
As we talked about last episode, it is the swinging 70s. I think the term is actually the swinging 60s, and I keep saying swinging 70s, but that's fine.
It rolled over a bit. It rolled over to the 70s as well. Yeah.
This is 73, so it's sort of, near the 60s,
It's basically still the 60s, basically.
But
it's moved on a bit.
Cool. I think we should move on. Hang on, before you do.
Yeah.
Do you think the next page is also going to be cameras?
I'm going to guess it is.
Yeah, I think so.
And I feel like that's probably a bit much like emphasis on cameras for that many episodes of the podcast, if I'm honest. But I understand that there is a lot of cameras out there in the world, and so you're probably going to need a lot of pages of a catalogue to cover it.
Well, we can move on.
I reckon it's going to be camera accessories next.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I reckon. I think something camera based, but maybe not. Actually, no. First, for the left-hand side, the first page is going to be still cameras. But even more expensive cameras than the ones that we've dealt with so far. Yeah. And then the one after that is accessories, I would say.
Do you think we'll have a model with a camera on the next page?
Yeah, there's going to be at least one person on the next page.
I'm really intrigued by this because there's a big thing in modern society, like someone posing with a camera, taking a picture, like they've got it to their face. Like you can picture a model modeling a camera, but I imagine the 70s, that wasn't quite a thing. They were still finding their way with this sort of stuff. So what's a camera model going to be like? I'm quite excited to find out, to be honest with you. I really am.
I think we might see the first recorded use of a selfie.
What with the camera?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But just because of a misunderstanding of how cameras work more than anything.
Great for selfies, yeah.
Just holding this big brick thing. And as we discussed last time, that's also a projector as well. So they're definitely going to be struggling.
Just projecting onto your face.
An image of your own face, maybe as well.
Yeah, it's like, why am I doing this?
I don't reckon we're going to see that. I don't think that's going to happen. But
I think it's unlikely, but it's worth a go. Shall we? Here we go. It's ready for the page.
Let's crack on. Oh, I didn't know you could drag it. That's beautiful.
Yeah, this is quite fancy, isn't it?
That is fancy.
It's video cameras.
Video cameras.
It's got to be. Look at these. So should we zoom in a little bit on the? Let's
stay away from the prices though, I'd say, because I think we've got a good game to play with this one, because we talked obviously last week about the price of an item being over £200, which there's one for 205 Argos price, not RRP. But obviously video cameras, that's going to be more than that for sure.
You would think so, yeah, because there's more you can do with it, I would say.
What are we saying? So we got...
Yeah.
25 pictures a second,
It should be 25 times the price. Right. Cool. Is there one that you're particularly drawn to? Not in terms of price, just in terms of aesthetic.
Definitely. Number 12. That looks beautiful. It looks like
that does look very nice, to be fair.
Looks like a ray gun, from like a Call of Duty game or something.
Yeah, beautiful. Definitely. I'm more intrigued with number 16, actually. That feels like maybe in Star Wars, what they would look on the horizon with.
Yep. I like it.
Those.
Doesn't look very ergonomic, that one, does it? Whereas, the rest have got the little handles at the bottom. Or number 13, is it? Yeah, that looks like you could just hold it. Whereas, number 16, it's just, I don't know, very blocky and, not ergonomic. I just wanted to use the word ergonomic.
Yeah, well, you successfully used it, so I want to just congratulate you on that word.
I have used it. Thank you.
Yeah. Well done. It's on the record. It's on the. It's going to be in the internet record.
Hang on, let me just see if we're still recorded. Yeah, we are.
It definitely will be then.
It is on the record.
There we go. So, what's your thoughts on number 13?
It's fine. I mean, it's basically number 12 roughly in it, but just without the little stick at the bottom to hold it.
Yeah, to me that kind of feels like something. It feels like it could be used underwater or something. like maybe a waterproof camera.
Yeah,
Like,
I like
you'd have
the
it
thought.
like with your snorkel, and then like unclip it and just start filming. You know, like sharks
I like
and
the
stuff.
thought. I don't think they invented waterproof cameras until the year 1997.
Right. Okay.
I just
Oddly
made that up.
specific, but I'm gonna. Oh god.
I made that up.
You had me at 1997, but okay, yeah, cool.
No, that was bollocks. You might be right. We can find out in a minute, definitely. I know what you mean. It looks slightly underwater, doesn't it? Same as number, whatever that one is, 18, is it? The one in the green box?
This guy here, yeah.
That looks similar, doesn't it? A little bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go for the old price game straight away?
Yeah, game of the Price is Right.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so most expensive or cheapest?
Let's do both, and let's both do it as well. So we'll both pick the cheapest and the most expensive.
Sounds good.
Together, we'll go cheapest first. We'll go person by person, and then go most expensive first. Do you want to start, or shall I?
Yeah, okay. I'll start with the cheapest. Okay, I reckon number 15 is the cheapest. I would say
number 15. Where's that one?
Yeah, that's this guy in the center here.
Okay. Yeah. I like the thought. I don't know why. Yeah, no, it's fine. You do you, boo. I was just gonna say I don't know why the middle one of those three very similar cameras would be the cheapest, but that's fine.
It's down to the lens quality, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. It's got a tiny lens, actually. Yeah, I see where you're coming from now.
And it's got to be a left-handed camera. I mean, this one's on the right.
That is a left-handed camera. Yeah.
This one's ambidextrous, so.
That is an ambidextrous camera. You know your cameras. You say you don't, but I'm actually going to go for. I'm going to go for number 13, the one we've talked about already. I think all of the Kodaks are going to be a little bit more. Then what brand is that? Umig?
Umig? Yeah, maybe.
Umig. Again, going with the theory that we discussed last week. I've never heard of it, so can't be that good. Must be dog shit.
That is the rule. Don't know it, must be dog shit.
Yeah, number 13, I think, for the cheapest.
Okay. Do you want to take us away with the most expensive?
Yeah, I'll go most expensive. I'm actually going to disregard the theory that I just talked about. I'm going to go for number 18 because it's in a green box. It's in its own little box. It must be special.
Fair enough. Nice. I'm going to go for the double hander. 16 is the most expensive, the one that I took a particular fancy to. So I reckon two hands equals cost.
Twice the price. Yeah.
Twice the price. Twice the hands. Twice the price. Okay, let's check these out then. So we want
the systems. Our system's got a little bit complicated, really, with the amount of numbers we're dealing with at once. But that's all right.
Okay. So 13 is this one. Oh, we don't know what the recommended price is. It's not going to be known.
There's a rip in the page.
But we do know that it's 45 quid.
That sounds cheap.
It does sound pretty cheap. We know that it's not as cheap as one of the Kodaks. That's presumably this one, 14. That's 41.75.
Okay, so
the prices then.
Lost that game.
Up here. 15.
Oh, hello.
No way, that's me.
Yeah, that was cheap as chips. How much is that?
The Instamatic M22 movie camera, Super 8 film, simple fixed focus, $13.95.
$13.95 for a fucking camera.
Absolute bargain, that one.
Super 8 camera as well.
It's a Super 8, that is true.
I think it would be quite complicated to figure this out, but the inflation of that to now would be mad.
Oh, not inflation again.
No, it's fine. We're not going to go into too much detail. But the inflation of that, so you've got the actual rate of inflation, which is 960%, but then also the fact that Super 8 cameras are now quite rare as well. So like that camera there that costs $13.95, I'd imagine would cost fuckloads now. That's it, really. I didn't have any more on inflation.
Okay, thanks for taking us to inflation corner. Inflation corner.
That's going to come back up. That is coming back for sure.
The brand new segment, inflation corner, has been covered. Thank you for that. Yeah.
That's
okay.
Fine.
Moving swiftly on.
Cool. So you won that You won that.
So I win.
round.
I win cheapest, and then so we're looking for. I guess 16. You guessed 18. That's what we're looking for.
16 and
so
18.
We got 16. Mine is $79.95 Argos price.
Nice.
And 18 is £79 on the dot. So that's 2 out of 2 for moi.
Jeez. Bloody hell.
I'm on fire. What can I say? I'm on fire. I could just feel the cost of things. I just look at something. I'm like, yeah, 20 quid.
Do I? I don't know you another catalog for that, is it? It's just bets that.
No. This is just a little bit of fun. Yeah, that we'll do. Proper bets only for the catalog sending. I think.
Cool. And then
I'm still waiting for that. By the way, I haven't seen anything. I've been keeping an eye on the letterbox on the house. I've been like.
No, I know.
I keep every time the postie comes. I'm like, oi, postie. They're like, what?
Where's my catalog?
I'm like, yeah, where's my catalog?
Well, it's only been a week. It's only been a
Yeah.
week. We didn't set a time limit on it, and I'm a busy man. Got those fucking chrysanthemums to deal with last week.
Got those covered though, yeah.
Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, they're absolutely fine.
Good to hear.
Won't run into the same issue again this time.
That's really good. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. The viewers will be happy with that as well. So yeah. All right then. Okay, cool. So I think that's page 14 covered.
Cool.
We got a lot more cameras up here, but there's only so many filming devices.
I'll tell you what. I really like number 8. That looks like that looks fancy.
The Helena.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, okay. So I guess on the side here, that's like a tape holder. You like pop that out and put your tape in. That's what that looks like, right?
Yeah, if you like.
I do like.
No, I agree. Yeah, I like it as well.
So number 8, let's just get the tech specs on that because obviously everyone's really interested in that. So we've got the. Do you want to read it out for us there, Joe?
Yeah, go on. So again, so cheap. £24.75 Argos price. RRP 32.96. Number 8 is the Helena Automatic Super 8 Cine camera. Focus 1.8, 12 to 24 mil lens. It says zoom lens as well. Built-in CDS exposure meter. Brackets Hong Kong. Again, don't know what the brackets mean. I guess that means
that it only works in Hong Kong. The exposure meter, or
I think so.
Exposure to Hong Kong.
Maybe it means that's where it was built or something, but the brackets are not clear.
No, they really need to put like some sort of a legend on here. Tell us what all this means.
Yeah, need some kind of key system.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm actually really interested to go over to the next page on this one. I think it's audio.
Yeah. Oh, no way! Look at these. Look at these devices.
Look at that.
Let's just get this up. Wow.
Is that top left one reel to reel, or it's definitely a reel at least? There's a reel there.
There's definitely a reel and another spot that a reel could go. So I think that counts as reel to reel. Yeah, that's really cool.
Look at number 24. What is that?
Yeah. Is that like a TV?
Yeah, it looks like it, but just a very weird TV.
You can record the TV, I guess. That's how you would record it in the 70s.
Maybe. It looks weird.
Crazy.
Like a lot of these look like. Oh, I think these are projectors. Yeah, they're all projectors. I think
they're projectors. Okay, let's just have a look at what number 24. What's it going to be? Oh, we're struggling to read on there.
Yeah, we've got some
so that's
issues
19,
on this
20,
page.
21, 22, 23, 24. Here we go. The Helena Vision. We all remember Helena from about 2 seconds ago when we were talking about the Helena number 8 on the left-hand side. Which, Joe gave us the tech specs for, which
great brand.
Just skip back 30 seconds if you want to hear any more about that. The television-style dual huge projector.
Nice.
A new concept in projectors, Hong Kong.
Cool. Again, only works in Hong Kong or something.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they're all projectors. I like that. Let's not do the
I think it only picks up Hong Kong TV, I guess.
What's your favorite projector?
Let's just keep scrolling down then, I guess. My favorite one, I don't know if it's a projector, but the one that says the end, I do really like. Just for how obscure that is.
Yeah, that's a weird picture.
I would say.
I don't know what that is.
But I suppose, of the reel-to-reels, I quite like the Bolex, number 28.
That's nice. That's pretty. That looks like steampunky. Where it's like Doesn't
It
look like
actually
it's...
runs on Steam, that one. Yeah.
It does, yeah. It's the
Yeah,
70s, you know.
Yeah.
We got to find out what number 32 is, where it just says the end. I don't know what that is.
I think we do. I think we
Oh,
do.
maybe
I
that's
mean, we can't...
maybe that's a teleprompter. You see, you've got the looks like the type, looks like a keyboard below it. Maybe it's like a teleprompter of some description.
So you're guessing teleprompter. I'm guessing it's like a illuminating sign. So you're like, it's like a projector, but only for the words that you pin to that board. That's what I'm guessing. Don't know what that'd be called, but
I thought you were going Illuminati then for a minute. That's
yeah,
the sentence sounded like it was going.
Yeah, definitely. So right, 34 is there. So we go 2 up. That's it here. It is don't know what the first word is. Magnetic tilting set. 120 letters and figures for cine tilting. Belgium.
Yeah, it is a it's a the word that I said a second ago that I can't remember now. Teleprompter, yeah, I think. It's like the tilting, it's like the mirrored sort of angle systems. Like you attach that to a camera, I think, so that you can look into the lens and see the text that you want to say, I think. But it's weird, isn't it? It doesn't look like anything at all. It just looks like a black box with the end written on it. It's weird.
Yeah, that is very odd. But yeah, must have had a use. I mean, Argos want to sell it, so yeah, it must be a respected product.
And then can we have a look at my favourite one?
Which one's that then?
Where was it? It was further up. Did I even say it? I think
You're just speaking in your own head. You said about the Helena.
I do quite like that one.
We talked about the Bolex.
Yeah, the Bolex is quite nice. No, I don't have a favourite. They're all golden.
I'm just liking the wood finish on a lot of these. I think it's a really nice touch that it's kind of missed in the modern age.
It's very 70s, isn't it?
Yeah, put a bit of wood on it.
That reminds me of a like a caravan interior.
Yeah. Very stylish.
Very 1970s. And then I quite like number 37. It looks like a some kind of audio recording system, I think.
It looks like you can plug your camera straight into it.
Nice. Yeah.
So it's a Filmo Sound.
Sick.
Filmo Sound 8. Cassette tape recorder and microphone. Synchronizes with camera. Wow.
Nice.
That's really cool, actually. And then you could pair it with your number 38, which is, of course, the Filmo Sound 8 Cine camera.
I quite
like the two together.
I'm going to grab something in a sec. I quite like that the shape hasn't really changed that much over time. I've got what's called a Zoom, whatever this one is, Zoom H6, and it's the same sort of thing, really. I don't think the size changed that much. I don't think the shape's changed that much even. It's like, very similar.
People like rectangles. Like, they're not going to go out of fashion. Like,
people fucking love rectangles. That is one thing I say about people.
Definitely.
They love a rectangle.
They love a rectangle. It's one thing you can be sure of in this world, that's for sure. Yeah. Right, okay. This has been a really interesting page. Should we let's do
crack
the
on,
old
mate.
switcheroo?
Oh,
what
mate.
Have we got here? Oh, okay.
I love how smooth that page turn is. I don't know, I'm going to go on and on about that. Yeah. That's
definitely.
fancy.
I mean, we can't actually give the credit to Argos for that one, admittedly, but it is their catalogue that we're scrolling through. So,
can we give credit to anyone?
Yeah, it's a website.
Cool. Let's move on.
Moving on. Yeah, I'm sure that when we remember what the website's called that we're in, I'm not going to remove all this stuff. It's working, so we're going to carry on. But we'll give a shout out. Tune in later weeks to find out what it is we're using to scroll through.
It could be catalogue. It might be in the episode description.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, check the show notes. Check the show notes. What's that noise?
Oh, mate.
You got some noise on your end, mate.
Just had a slight issue pop up. My alarm's just gone off, and
right.
Oh, mate, such a nightmare. This keeps happening to me. I've got a blancmange I need to set.
A blancmange you need to set.
Yeah, I'm in the process at the minute of making a blancmange.
Right.
I've been making it as I've been talking. It's down here. I won't show you, but it's down here.
Wow. Okay.
It's pretty much
man of
made.
many talents. Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty much made, but I need to set it. And
how do you set a blancmange? Tell me.
So, under normal circumstances, you'd put it in the fridge. All right.
Okay.
I don't actually have a fridge.
These are not okay.
I don't own a fridge at the minute.
I see.
Basically, the nearest fridging device that I can use, my neighbours fucking hate me, so I can't just use them. What I need to do is go to the local pub. They let me use their freezer space, but they don't let me just leave it there and then come back. So I've got to go and take the blancmange, stand in their freezer for because it's a freezer, it's a lot quicker than a fridge. So I've got to go stand in there for 8 minutes, something like that, and then come back.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's a very believable thing to have to do. I guess. Yeah. Good luck with it. That doesn't sound particularly pleasant. So
no, it's fine.
Rather you than me is all I can say. I would probably have not done the blancmange, but that's just me.
But then I wouldn't have a blancmange.
True, that is true. I can't fault that logic. To be fair,
that is true. But yeah, no. Again, I wish it was. Wish it wasn't right now. But again, needs must.
When you need a blancmange, you got to go to the pub and stand in their freezer for 8 minutes. Have you got to buy a pint while you're there?
No. Me and Big Jeff have got an arrangement.
Right. Yeah. I see. He's good with those arrangements, old Big Jeff.
Yeah, he's fine. I've got to lend him my garage every now and then.
What is he doing there? Do I want to ask?
Ask no questions, tell no lies, friend.
Knowing Big Jeff, Jesus. Does he clean it afterwards? That's all I want to know.
I've made him put a tarp down after what happened the first time. And on that note,
okay, yeah.
But yeah, tune in next time for another episode. What page are we on, Connor? You've zoomed in a little bit. I can't see.
This is page 16/17, the yellow page. Episode 4 will feature all sorts of delights. Thank you for tuning in for episode 3. This has been Catalogued. We'll see you next week.
Nice one. See you later. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.